you could get in. I don't know how busy it is, probably busy being in the middle of summer, but I'll just see what happens. I may go in there today, I might not, I'll just see, because I want to do the Railway Museum. I just sort of like covering as much as I can. I don't know if I want to spend too long at one place. So I'm just having a walk through the narrow streets here. These ancient buildings, sort of red sandstone brick buildings. Shares the same name as me, that's my full name, Christian, and that's the same full name as me. Thought I'd get that in, thought I'd just log that. So, yep, it's got my name on it. Don't know if it came out with the camera there, it was kind of a wee bit. That's better. So I'll get a selfie picture of that in the background. Oh, and spoilt for choice. There's another baker there. So I don't know what to go with. I'm not sure what one to go with. Yeah, Christian's my full name. I just like it called Chris for short. So I'll probably go in that baker there, seeing it's there. I was good. Well, no, I might just toss the coin, heads or tails. So either heads for that bakery or tails for the one that is spotted first. So I shall toss the coin, and if it's heads, I'll go to that bakery. If it's tails, I'll go to the one that is spotted first. So there's the 2p piece. I'm just going to toss the coin, and I can't decide. I didn't really toss the coin. I just kind of fell in the floor, so I'm going to toss it properly.
Well, no, but the other one, that's there, that is your back.
And it's landed on tails. On tails, meaning I'm going to go to the first bakery that I saw. So I've got to now find out how to get back to that. Sure I will. Back to the start. So that's where I am now. I think it's just round the corner. I walked above these walls earlier, so I'm just going to make my way around to where I was more or less when I came out. I will get my lunch there. That's what I do. If I can't make mine, I'll just toss a coin. You know, there's a Tesco's in York as well. 24 hours as well. Oh no, that's just cash, 24-hour cash. But there is a Tesco Express here in the centre of York. Thought worth noting. And still trying to get to that bakery. I kind of don't know what way I'm walking, just kind of miles away from it probably, but it's over there generally, I'll find it. I don't know why I'm going to that, it's trouble. I could have passed the bakery en route to this one just because I said it would go back. So we walked for about 10 minutes. I think on the far side of the wall there, you could see it behind me, so I obviously walked along that way and came out of this bottom end. So it can't be far from that far really. So I don't know the streets of York, I don't know the way around. But I'll find it. I'll get back to that bakery. Even though I've passed about half a dozen, I'm getting to it, I'll still get to it. There it goes. Tourist I don't know the way about, so I'm just kind of having to wing it. Getting closer anyway, I feel as though I'm getting warmer to it. Yeah, I can't be that far from it now, it's getting sort of back in that sort of central area. Certainly I'm getting warmer to it because I'm feeling warm now. It's a kind of clammy day. So this is where I came out when I done the walk across the walls, and the bakery is just on the left. I just spotted this as I was on the route to the bakery. Wow, a nice model shop there. It's the Monk's Bar Model Shop. Monk's Bar Model Shop Limited. And the bakery that I spotted is just up there, I think, from here anyway. And that's the bakery there that I'm going to go to. Well, it certainly does cakes and stuff, so I'm going to have a look in there. As promised, well, I kind of like made a decision with the coin. It came up tails, so I said I'm going to come back to that bakery and get my lunch. So when it caught my eye, made a good impression when I first spotted it, so I'm going to go there. All the bakeries I've seen so far have made a good impression, but I'm going into this one and get my dinner. Don't know what I'm going to get like, but I'll just see what there is. Now that's more like it, that's what I'm more after. So it was a slight change of plan. I decided I'm going to go to Thomas the baker instead. The other one was good, it was nice, but I had a look at the menu and had a look what they're having, but it didn't really have what I was after. I was just more into kind of like a pastry kind of thing. It wasn't quite what I thought. It looked really attractive on the outside, but I wasn't. So it was alright, I just had a look at the menu and I didn't sit down, they didn't sell, so it wasn't like any problems. I just had a look while I was waiting and I saw that it's not really got the sort of food I was wanting. So it was just quite easy, just walked out again and just had a walk up here and spotted Thomas the baker, which is more the sort of thing that I'm after, pasties and pastries and stuff. So I'm going to go there for my lunch instead. This is more what I had in mind, Cornish pasties and that kind of stuff. That's more like what I was expecting. That's what I was kind of what I had in mind. So I'm in the right place now. So I said, don't get me wrong, that place was lovely, that was it. But I was just waiting in the queue and I was having a look at the stuff. This isn't really what I thought I had in mind. So this is, so I'm going in here. Got myself a steak slice, curd tart, Yorkshire curd tart, and a bottle of juice. And I'm just sitting here at this centre with this lovely spot to have my lunch. That was all I wanted, something straightforward and simple, something that I wanted, and it didn't cost a fortune, because kind of like budgeting as well. So I wasn't going to sit and wait in a queue and spend a fortune on something I didn't really want. It was quite warm inside as well. So I said that, I'll just find what I really want and got something that I want. It's just a straightforward pasty and just to sit outside and enjoy have a wee break, have my brunch. Look at that, not even frightened. So it looks like feeding them as well with the crumbs. Shall now get tucked into my Yorkshire curd tart or whatever it is. I'm going to eat that anyway, so look nice, so I'm going to have it. Taste it, it's like a kind of fruit currants sort of cake kind of thing. Fruity kind of tart. It's quite nice. So all that kept me a fiver, but if I went to the restaurant I'd be paying probably double for something that I didn't really want. And I'd be sitting inside, it was busy, it was quite warm, and I was waiting in the queue, so I think I made the right choice. So I enjoyed myself here. I noticed there's Yorkshire chocolate. Also looking at that building, the way it's sort of structured at the bottom. That street's called Shambles. That's what the street's called on the left there, so I might have a look at that after my lunch. That was rather tasty. That was all I was needing, something straightforward and delicious and quite relatively cheap and straightforward. And that was what I had in mind, just a simple pasty. And just enjoying listening to the music back. That's the name of that street I was on about. Shambles. What a name, Often referred to as something's a shambles, it's like it could be sort of interpreted as a disaster. I don't know how it's become that name. I don't know the history, but it's just when I saw the name Shambles, it was like, just sort of noticed that. It's a shambles. But anyway, I'll probably have a look up that street. I'll just finish my bottle of juice and then I'll have a wee seat for a few minutes. With these street sweepers, I've cleaned up all the crumbs that were left from the pasty. So it's alive. Street sweepers have been busy. So I've had my dinner. This is for you, mate. You know who I'm talking about. You're into the post boxes, so I have sent you that picture on Messenger. So that's for your collection of post boxes here in the centre of York. So I thought I'd plug that for you. Well, that was that building I was on about. I was just sitting there having my lunch and I was looking at this. And this is a building that was just opposite the shambles. The market's just up. And that's the street that's called Shambles. So, it's a shambles to get through probably, it's that busy. Narrow street. Yeah, I'll probably have a walk up there. I'm sure I was there last time I was here 11 years ago. I'm sure I did walk this area. I didn't do YouTube back then, so I only done YouTube just 4 years ago. April 2020 I started doing YouTube. That was an extraordinary year 2020, but anyway, that was when I started doing YouTube. So I'm sure I've got videos and pictures that I would have took from my own records back then, but they wouldn't be as good a quality as they are now. For the quality wasn't good. The pictures would probably be alright, but the videos would be a bit sketchy. But I'm at the market now, the York market. So we're going to actually still bear in mind the Railway Museum. We're going to try and get that in as well. So I don't want to spend too long at one place. I want to try and cover as much as I can. A strong smell of spice. It smells really good. It's too early for like a curry for me. Like I would probably have my tea later, but I can smell a really strong smell of spicy, delicious. Unfortunately, I've just had my dinner, so it's just food market here, I think. Yummy noodles, delicious. If only I saw that earlier. If only I was here earlier, I probably would have got noodles. Mind you, I wasn't in the mood for a baker, so I still did the right thing. But really, it smells delicious here, right? Shambles market. So yeah, excellent. So I'm going to go to the Shambles. It's really quite nice, the market there, very nice. So I'm going through this very narrow alleyway, it's me up to the Shambles. So it's, as you can tell, it's very busy with tourists. So I just came from the market and I'm now on the Shambles. The Christmas shop, and it's June. It's Australia, it'd be summer in Australia, it'd be their Christmas, but it's thinking of Christmas already, eh? It's a shop dedicated for Christmas. Nutcracker Christmas shop. in the shambles in York. The shop that must not be named. So this is sort of just at the other end of the shambles now. I've walked via the shambles to this point, wherever it is now. I'm not quite sure what this is called, this area, but still in the centre anyway. That's about all I can tell you. And that road there's Fossgate. So it's like a bit of a shopping mall or something down there. St Crux Parish Hall. I'm going to make my way towards the National Railway Museum now. It's probably about a mile away, so maybe a 20-minute walk, if it is a mile. I don't know what else I'm going to see en route there. I'll film, take footage of whatever I see en route to it, but this is going to be quite a long part. I might divide this into 2 parts, I don't know. I mean, the whole holiday will be made in multi-parts, but this day will be maybe one long part or whatnot. I'm not quite sure I will compile it, but I might have a separate video for the Transport Museum. It just depends on how long I spend there and how much footage I take going there. But anyway, this is just the first bit of first day of my holiday in at York Central. So I'll probably divide it in. This will be like part 1. I think York Museum might be the second part. And there's some buses there. I'm going to get footage of that, the bus stances. So you get the Roxy Ballroom. This is, well, I thought that was maybe this building was a part of a shopping precinct, but it's the Roxy Ballroom. So you get a host of buses here at the bus stands. That's a right-bodied electric bus. I don't know if it's Young Chong or what. I'm not sure, but it's fully electric anyway, whatever it is. I think that's a right-bodied Volvo B5, right Gemini body 3. Possibly a Volvo B5 chassis. I'm not 100% sure, but it may or may not be. It does remind me of the buses that are in Edinburgh. They've got Volvo B5s with that type of bodywork on them. There's a front view of it on the 840 York. It even tells you when it departs, 50 seconds away. Certainly something different. I haven't seen that before until now. And that's the 9 park and ride buses. Fully electric. It's like that of the model that I came up on in the park and ride. So it is a full diesel bus, that one. It's certainly got an exhaust, meaning it is diesel. You can hear the engine. I'm sure it's Volvo B5, and the one that's way to pull off now is Gemini. And I'll see if I could hear the engine and could maybe identify it from that. Yeah, that's a Volvo. Sounds like the Edinburgh one's Volvo B5. Being a bus spotter, I've got to do some bus spotting as well. I'm going to do some trains and I'll get to the Transport Museum. So it's a bit wet at the moment, so it doesn't get too wet when I get there. But on that now. So here's where I'm at the moment. And I want to get to the National Railway Museum of York. So I'm going to have to follow my sat nav. That's an Alexander bodied Enviro 400 MMC. I'm not sure what chassis it was, but it's yeah. So I've got a mile to walk, 20-minute walk approximate. Just going to make my way there. I'll just be following the sat nav to get to it. When I get there, I'll just probably, that'll be a separate part inside the museum. It's 1:45, so I don't know what time they're open to what, but it's free, so that's always good. So, right, let's start hiking to the museum. Let's got to the bridge, the River Oise, and it's lovely. It looks really nice, isn't it? Look at that. Restaurant and everything there, tables, and it's just going over the River Oise, something like that. Anyway, I think they do boat tours. That's really nice, yeah. Check that out. A few pictures of that, eh? Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, a selfie with that. Looking over at the other side. So presumably they do the tours and stuff, boat tours I guess, which I'll maybe look into doing that, I'll see. It's just limited for time, yeah. Cross this bridge to get to the Railway Museum. So I'll just... Map Gemini, what will be 5 chassis? What will be 5 chassis that double decker? B5. Oh, wait a minute now. I got that wrong. Got it wrong. It's a fully electric bus, York. I thought it was a. Just when I saw the front, kind of like just to jump to a conclusion, I thought it was a right Gemini 3 Volvo. This is the reg anyway. You can cross check it with the model. I'm not sure. I just the boat tour thing. I got there pretty quick. So the time it took me to cross over and got to here, it's past already. So I'm still en route to the museum, and not that far from it now. It's a Scania bus, I know that from the rear axle, I can identify that. It's the right body, clipped bodywork, a single deck. Volvo, I don't know what the... probably a B9 or something like that, tour bus open top. It's an Alexander Dennis bodywork on that double decker. I'm not sure, maybe an Alexander 400 MMC chassis as well, and then it probably will be. I haven't had a close look at it, but it could be that. So. And at the railway station in the museum is just not far from here, well, appropriately positioned. So the more I think about it, the more I'm sort of looking at the railway station, I might actually get a train to Scarborough on one of the days in here. Not today, but instead of driving there, I might actually hop on a train. It just makes it easier. It's an experience as well, because after all, I've done all the driving. So I might consider that. I might consider doing that on one of the days. So I just can't be far from the museum now, and then the railways. So the museum can't be that far. It's got to be around about here. I never really. I switched off the sat-nav when I got here. I just presumably I didn't need it, but it's going to be. Can't be far from here. Extensive work getting done here anyway. It's a big, like pile driver type crane or something for boring right in the ground for putting supports in there. So there's heavy work being done. Heavy roadworks and construction works being done. not quite sure I'm going in the right way to the museum. Not 100% sure exactly how to get to it now. But